Welcome to Enjoying Life, a program of music, chatter, and friends, designed to put a refreshing moment in your day. Now, please welcome your award-winning hosts, Dr. Jerry and Little Jan.
Here we are, sweetheart.
Here we are again. Isn't this wonderful?
You know, I was listening to Paul Heil as he introduced us. And I was thinking, did you know that we're in our second year of Enjoying Life TV show?
We are. We certainly are.
Time is flying by, isn't it?
Time has flown by.
Yeah. I never thought. In fact, when the network asked us to do a program, we were going to just do 8 shows for them. Remember that?
Do we sure were?
How many times 8 have we done it now?
I don't know, but
But you know what? It's been fun, and we've had a lot of
fun.
our friends to share it with us. And
even when we're out on the road
Yep.
and we see people, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Peggy Pearson is one. Dee,
Yeah.
she emails me all the time, Miss D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, and you know, because of the way it's done anymore, I remember when television only reached its own area, But now with the internet, you don't know where you're being watched. I mean, it can be anywhere on planet Earth.
That's true, because they stream this.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you can get it in
And
Canada.
it's fun. Yeah, oh yeah, we get people, we get emails from Canada and Western United States,
I
and
know.
people that are seeing us there. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
Well, it's time to sing. You know, we're gospel singers.
We're gospel singers.
Yes,
we sing
that means
about
we
Jesus
sing
Christ.
the gospel.
We do.
And I love that.
I love that.
Here's one of the, when I first heard this, a lot of songs you and I have written, and didn't write this one. But when I first heard this song, I was in a cave in Missouri.
In Missouri.
And I heard this song, and I said, that's a winner. And so I then released a single of it to the radio stations, and it went on to be a national hit. I love this song.
Let's sing this song.
Let's sing it. Listen, and I hope you're blessed by He Didn't Throw the Clay Away. Empty and broken, I came back to Him, a vessel unworthy, so scarred by sin. But He did not despair, He started over again, and I bless the day He didn't throw the clay away. Over and over He molds me and makes me into His likeness. He fashions the clay, a vessel I am the clay, and molded in His image. He wants me to stay, but when I stumble, and when I fall, and when my vessel breaks, He just picks up the pieces. He doesn't throw the clay away. Over and over He molds me and makes me into His likeness. He fashions the clay, a vessel of honor. Oh, I am today. You know, there's a good feeling about today's program, sweetheart.
We do have a good feeling.
And I think one of the reasons is because we have some very special guests.
We have some special guests, but I wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed He Didn't Throw the Clay Away.
Well, thank you. That's sweet of you. That's sweet of you. Thank you.
That's a good song, and you sing it so...
Oh, it's a powerful song.
You know, aren't you glad that God didn't throw the clay away when He came to us?
Well, it makes my heart smile. Yes, sirree. When I heard that song, you know, it was written by a guy out in Missouri somewhere, and I knew that song had a message and has a story, and it has gone to be, I guess, we hear that sung in church as much as about anything we see.
And we sing it,
in the
you
last
do.
2 years.
We've got some great guests today.
We do. We were in a concert area the other night, and these folks were a part of the feature of that concert. And we, of course, had heard them before, but we fell in love with them all over again. And we said, we got to have them on our TV show. So will you join with us in making welcome? And their professional name is Children of the Promise. Let's make them welcome. But if we want to know down to earth, they are the Shaws, isn't that right?
That's right.
And you're Daddy Shaw.
That's right.
And Mama Shaw.
Yes.
And boys that are Shaw.
That's it.
Well, we're just so excited that y'all are with us on our program today.
Thank you. We're excited about being here.
You don't sing, do you?
No, sir.
Do you do a lot of the talking, or do you leave that to Nikki?
I usually leave that to them.
Well,
I'm usually behind the scenes.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm behind the
Brother
scenes.
Russ
You're the roadie?
I'm the roadie. I get them where they're going. I get their sound set up, and I'm behind the scenes.
Oh, my. Well, you know, it takes that.
It does.
It takes that. Well, this, and of course, may I call you Russ, or do I have to say Mr. Shaw?
Either way you prefer.
Well, you know, I kind of like first name basis,
Okay.
or Brother Shaw.
We'll do Russ.
Yeah, okay, Russ. And may I call your wife Nikki?
Nikki.
You spell it with two K's too, don't you?
I do.
I saw that. Isn't that unusual?
It is. Most of the time it's CK.
Where did it come from? Is there somebody in your family named Nikki?
My real name is actually Nicole, but when I was little, my grandmother said, "Don't you call that baby Nicole, you call her Nikki." And it just
Oh, who
stuck.
said that?
My great-grandmother.
Oh,
So
really?
I've always been called
So
Nikki
she
my whole
put that on you, and it's been there.
She did.
And I loved it, because when I saw, you know, when I was doing the office work, and it's Nikk, and that's neat.
Nikki Shaw and
Russ.
Children of the Promise.
Children of the Promise. Now, I've got to learn their names, and then I want to know how you came up with that name, okay?
Okay.
And sitting next to you, where does he, and you have 5 children?
There's 5 children
Where does
altogether.
he in the line stop to bottom?
This is middle.
Oh, he's middle.
Yep.
5, he's right in the middle.
That's right.
Okay, and his name is?
Jacob.
All right, hi, Jacob.
How are you?
We're glad you're with us. Your dad told me before we went on the air that you're sort of the mellow one. You don't, but you're sitting to your right over there. I don't think he's too mellow. He's a live wire. What's the name of your youngest child here?
This is Eli.
Oh, he's not your youngest.
He's
is
not
he?
the youngest. This is Eli.
Eli, you just absolutely, you were a spark the other night in that contract.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He kind of
Yeah,
reminds.
and when he smiles, his eyes go shut, doesn't
It
he?
does.
He kind of reminds you of you.
Well, you know, I don't want to put,
Eli
because he's so good, I
well,
don't know that I want to put myself in
but
that category. But
Eli, when he was singing the other night,
Yeah.
you just got all melancholy.
I did. Because that boy, he was nailing them, and I said, hey, that was me when I was 12. We're just so glad you're all here. How did you come up with the name Children of the Promise?
Well, we had just started kind of singing and getting invited to churches, and we didn't have a name, so we were Nikki and the Boys or the Shaw family and so forth. So I was studying one morning, reading my Bible, and I was reading in Galatians. And when I come to Galatians 4:28, it said, "And as Isaac was, so are we, children of promise." And I said, that is who we are. We are claiming the same promises that God
So
gave
it's
to us.
right out of a biblical base.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that neat? Well, I think it's a wonderful name,
It is.
Children
Thank
of the
you.
Promise.
Yes.
Why did you, instead of just Children of Promise, why did you add the Children of the Promise? Because it's from the promise?
It is. It
Well,
is.
I think that's
I
neat.
claim the covenant, just like He had with them, He has with us. So-
That's great.
Awesome.
That's right.
Well, do y'all write? Do you write songs or just sing?
Nikki does, she does some writing.
Does she? Do you sing some of your songs?
I have a couple of times.
Oh, do you?
They don't as a group. We haven't done any of her songs as a group before.
Oh, you
They're on
have?
some of our recordings. That
Yes.
way.
Wow, with people buying your product, you better get your name out there, huh?
Yes, that's
You know, That's for the long term, is right?
Right.
Do either of you have any desire to write? You ever written a song, Jacob?
No, sir, I haven't.
Do you? What part do you sing?
I sing the baritone.
What would be known as the baritone.
He's
well, now,
rich.
since Eli is so high, what do you consider him? First tenor?
He sings soprano.
He's soprano. He's right on up there. He's
He
way
is.
up
He can
there.
sing. Well, I really sing first soprano, but now I've had to drop to alto because he takes the lead where I would sing it. a
Did
lot of
that come
times.
naturally?
Absolutely.
Absolutely did.
The
It
very
did?
first song we
She-
tried to learn.
Yeah, she
I was-
kept trying to teach him his part. She wanted him
To
he
lead
like,
it.
you lead this song. Well, he couldn't lead it. He couldn't pick it up.
He was
But
just
she
about
said, well,
6.
just sing whatever you hear. He instantly went to tenor.
To tenor.
And
You're
said,
kidding.
And said,
Natural talent.
She said, just sing whatever you hear.
Yeah, don't listen to me, just sing it.
How about that? That sounds like your husband, doesn't it?
Sounds like you. Just sing.
I love that. Jane gets aggravated at me because we'll be learning a new song, and I won't know. Just let me sing like I feel.
Yeah.
Then you just find you something
Yeah,
in there.
just find that part. Yeah.
Is that where they put you? You just have to find
I just
the
fill the empty space.
Oh,
I just fill
you
it.
do what?
I just fill in the empty space.
Oh, that
That's
is so good. That's so good.
That's a good
Well,
place to be.
let's talk to the boy. Do you love what you do?
Yes, sir.
You love what you do. You love singing gospel, and you love sort of Southern gospel, that style, do you?
That's just how we grew up.
Eli, do you play piano?
I do a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Are you going to learn? Are you going to get in there and really push on that? That'd be
I believe
great.
so.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
He's learning. Jacob is learning to play the guitar.
Oh, that's going to be. Nikki will make you play then. Because I know what she sounds like, and to have that little bit of soft guitar behind you, oh, yeah. Go for it. That'll be great.
Be careful. She'll be trying to hire you all to sing with her. I'll tell you. I don't want to be rooted out of my spot, you know.
Don't get too
Well, how much do you travel?
Oh, we travel a lot.
He was telling me, and of course, you know, this show will be played down the line at other stations and so forth, so I won't name a date, but I know that a year in advance, in the full next year, they only have 3 open dates.
My
Isn't that amazing? There's a lot of professional groups that would love to have that kind of schedule.
We, the Lord has truly blessed us,
Just Him.
and it's all about Him. And I believe that once you're called into the ministry of singing like we do, He takes care of you.
Yeah.
He
And it
does.
is we're busier now than we've ever been. We have only 3 Sundays left in 2017 that are available.
Now, we weren't going to mention any dates. Now
I'm
you
sorry.
Are. You gonna...
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. We don't mind that. But that's wonderful. Well, you are a businessman in other ways, too.
Yes,
You're
sir.
in the fast food business, not the fast food business. What do you
It's the
call it?
grocery business.
The grocery business.
It's the wholesale grocery industry, and I've been in it for 30 years.
Yeah.
And so it's really all that I've ever known. And I was with one company for 27 years, and I've been with this company now for 3 years. But it's all I've really ever known. And but again, I believe that when God calls you into the ministry, that part of how He takes care of you is that He put me in a job that they allow me to do the things that we do. And
Doesn't affect
that's
your
just
standing with
it
the company.
doesn't affect my standing with the company,
That's
and
great.
that's just God.
Well,
It
we've
is
only got
just
about a
God.
minute left. Let's tell them about their product, Angel.
Well, they've got
a
this
brand new
the
CD.
Children of the Promise, and it's Heaven Takes Care of It All.
I saw that on the script. You're going to sing that?
Yes.
Who wrote that? Where'd that come from?
Diane Wilkerson
Diane
wrote
Wilkerson.
that.
Oh, did she really?
Yes.
She's a good friend of ours.
Yes,
she
she's
wrote,
wonderful.
Heaven will take care of it all.
I can't
My
wait to hear
goodness.
this.
Yeah, and you're going to sing also,
I know a man who can.
I Know a Man Who Can. Did you
We'll
know
be
that
right
Tank
back.
Tackett, who sang with me, he put that out here and made it a national hit. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
he did.
Really?
Well, we want you to stay
right
with
back.
us.
Don't go away.
Wow. You better get ready for a blessing. Here is a group called Children of the Promise singing, I Know a Man Who Can. Make them welcome. Here they are.
I
glad. Heaven's going to take care of it all. Amen.
Do you still think of the wrong you have done? Though covered by the blood of God's precious Son, one day we'll be free from the chains of regret. His promise is true, and here's what He said: Heaven takes care of it all. God wipes away any tears that may fall, the sin and the shame, the sickness, the pain. Heaven takes care of it all. You prayed for a loved one who suffered so long. The end must be near, His strength is all gone. But saints will be healed, either here or above, by the touch of God's hand in mercy and love. Heaven takes care of it all. God wipes away any tears that may fall, the sin and the shame, the sickness, the pain. Heaven takes care of it all. Heaven takes care of it all. God wipes away any tears that may fall, the sin and the shame, the sickness, the pain. Heaven takes care of it all. Oh, the sin and the shame, the sickness, the pain. Heaven takes care of
My. Children of the promise. Aren't you proud of them, Russ?
I'm very proud.
You have every right to
proud.
be. And you know what? We're going to have y'all back. We can hear Jacob sing except harmony.
I know.
Does he sing any solo time?
Oh, he does.
Does he?
He has plenty.
Wow, we're going to have y'all back. You don't live that far
We'll
away.
do that.
And
Yes, they do live around here, don't they?
I'm telling you, Nikki, that was so good. And you're a singer.
Thank
I'm
you.
telling you, not only Eli, but your whole family. Do you sing?
No, I can't.
You were a little hesitant there. Finally, you just told the truth.
I have a choir voice, one of those blending voices.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm
Oh,
telling
I
you.
don't know
Well,
about
listen, I don't know
that.
how much time we got left. They'll tell us that we don't have that much time left.
But
we
I
won't.
want to give Nikki my echoes of my heart.
Yes, tell
And
her
I,
about it.
I think that I hope that you'll be blessed. And Russ, you guys read it and enjoy it together.
Well, you know, she lost her husband in '98, and she went through a real rough time there, and she kept a journal. And that journal kind of tells that journey of, you know.
Absolutely.
And I took that journal and made a book out of it.
Yes, you
and it has
did.
been a real encouragement to people who need encouraging,
Sure.
you know.
Yes.
And so that's why that book, now that'll make the book be more meaningful. Well, I've done about 14 books, you know. I just love to write.
That's good.
Even if I just stick them in the piano bench, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He does.
But I just enjoy expressing my thoughts. And this is one of my books called Grace and Grit. And it's really kind of a daily devotion type thing.
Sure.
But every story in it is true. And then at the end of the story, on many of them, I end with a prayer. And so you can,
It's
I know
fun.
y'all travel
That's
in a
good.
motor home
Yes.
sometime, and sometime you have other vehicles that you take. but throw it in there and you have a few extra minutes. You want to have a daily
Absolutely.
devotion. So, but after the show's over and we say goodbye, can we sign it so you'll know we?
Yes.
We want to
Yes.
sign it for you.
You can.
Thank you
We'd love
guys
to.
for being with us today.
Thank
We
you
just
for
I'm
having
telling you,
us.
your
Well,
family's
can we get a
wonderful.
promise that y'all might come back?
Yes, sir. We'd love to come back.
Would you?
Yes.
You're not just saying that and being
No,
nice.
we'd love to. We've enjoyed it. It's
Good
been
for
fun.
you. Good for you.
Well, we got a lot of viewers, and they love people like y'all. Do you find that we got 2 minutes? That's a long time on TV, but we can't talk it all up.
Right.
But do you find that the fact that your children are singing, that it appeals to the children as well as the grandmas and the grandpas?
Sure it
grandmas
does.
and grandpas, we always like to see the kids sing.
Right.
But does it draw other children?
It does. There's a lot of churches that we go to that they'll invite youth in their community
I
to come
bet.
and see them
Oh,
because it's
that's
an
great.
inspiration for them.
Uh-huh.
To see Eli and Jacob, to know that young people are in the ministry and that it's okay
It's okay.
Yeah.
to do something right.
And that the kids are
That's
actually
right.
happy in it.
Yes.
They're totally
yes.
sold out too for the Lord, because I know a lot of times it's just kind of in and out, or they'll come for an event. But to be totally sold out for the Lord, and I'm so blessed that our boys have given Him everything.
Yes.
And they are
And
so
I saw,
yes.
they're both, as you went, one is a little mellow, one's a little more exciting, but they both express themselves so well. Let me ask you one more thing before we have to go to the closing.
Okay.
What are you going to do when Eli's voice changes? Wait till that time. make
Well,
a
his
decision?
mom says that she's going to take her part back.
Soprano back.
Okay. That
Going
sounds
back
good.
to your roots on that part.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that makes sense.
But if it's because if you sing a lot that your voice doesn't change a lot during that time, I think he's going to be okay. I don't think he's going to change a whole lot.
Well,
That's wonderful.
whatever, but he surely is, and both of them are so expressive, and so are you. Well, it's time to go.
Absolutely.
But thank you for being a part of
Thank you
Enjoying
for
Life.
having
You've
us.
made part of our Enjoying Life today. So we want you to come back and be with us again.
Absolutely.
love you
We'd
guys.
love to.
Well, we hate to go, but it's time to go. The music said it's about over. So no matter where you are, remember that our motto is take Christ as your partner and enjoy life.